What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and we've got the new Snowfall plate. Actually, there's a lot of them. There's one in every color, and then there's also the rainbow Snowfall plate, which is what I'm going to use for this video for these characters. Just keep in mind that the rainbow plate is literally the same as the other plates. It's just a matter of, obviously, if you didn't have the rainbow, you'd have to have their specific color. So this is the new Yeet plate for Snowfall, but one big difference between the Yeet, even the Botchman plate, and a couple of the others that have now recently been released, like this one and the Reinforced plate, do great. Like this one is 500%, so it's Yeet level, but there's not a corresponding plate that makes multi-gems, right? So like with the Yeet, there's a corresponding plate, the Devil's Drip, that makes multi-gems as well. There's not with the Snowfall plates, so you actually won't see as much damage overall from the Snowfall plates as you will from the Yeet combination, the Devil's Yeet combination. So just to get that out there, very similar to the Reinforced plate, although the Reinforced plate is like 300%, 200%, I think. This one is a full 500%, so that's good. And I want to show it on some characters who would use the red Snowfall. Blue Ski from, previous Champions Chat videos, but also from the Toxic Mafia family, has a little section on our server called Blues Clues with Blue Ski, and he listed a few characters he wanted to see, but he even said, like, hey, I don't have a CC account. I can't just check these characters out. Well, guess who I can on there? You thought the rainbow did 500 while the others only did 200? Oh, well, we better check that. We better look at that before I misspeak here. It's 300%. You're right. Okay. Okay, so I can't, in fairness, just use the rainbow then. All right, well, let's... never mind. We are going to keep the rainbow on here because otherwise I'm going to run through currency like nobody's business on those. But yes, you are right, Kurgan. Thank you. I did not pay attention to that detail, and that is a huge, huge change. So if you get the red flurry, it's 300%, which is like the Botchman plate. If you get the rainbow flurries, it's 500%. So that is a huge difference between those ones. So I'm going to run them with the rainbow. Just keep in mind that it's 200% less damage with red. Oh, that feels bad. Yeah, hold on. Gosh dang it. Hold on. Let me just bloop this out real quick and I'll refill my currency on my CC account and go with red because that does feel a little bit off to do it the wrong way and then be like, yeah, but it's going to be less. Hold on. Pause. Thank you, Kurgan, by the way. That was super helpful because I would have been... I'd have been wrong. Not that I haven't been wrong in the past frequently, but I do get it right more than I get it wrong, but that would have been a very oopsies. Lee did really get it wrong there. Why are we doom scrolling here, levels? All right, so back to Trish. Now, I am going to put the red flurry on there because I'd rather you know that she can do more if you put a rainbow on her than have you do the math and go, yeah, but mine's not going to hit that hard. It's just better just to go, yeah, she's going to hit harder with the red. All right, so we're going to look at three characters, starting with Cowboy Trish, because famously, I liked this character when she came out, and then I felt like with 6 gold, she just really did not hit hard enough. Yeah, so we've got triple red. We've got the Chick Kick, deal damage, choose 7 gems to make purple, plus it's a reversal so you can't be subbed like that. Then you've got the Stratosphere, bonus damage for every Snowfall gem, and the Luthez Press, deal damage and make the top row into Snowfall red, which will modify all gems below it into red when broken by you. Then increase your red gem damage by 197% for 1 turn. So you're actually going to run these bottom to top. This is probably the setup from when I used to run them bottom to top, but I've changed my ways. Also, we're going to run the Mrs. Headband. Whenever you make 4 or more Snowfall, increase your red gem damage by 50% and decrease your opponent's gem damage by 50%. Then the red Snowfall Flurry. Whenever you make 4 Snowfall, increase your red gem damage by 300%. So, not the Yeet level. more the Botchman level, but still good. Still good. And the question is, can this Trish finally redeem herself? Because my buddy Owen messages me on Discord and is like, dude, stop dogging on Trish. She's amazing. And I just haven't been in agreement with that. But maybe she will be now. So Jade has 76 million health. We're going to make the top row into Snowfalls, which also boosts us 197%. We're going to do 20 million bonus damage for those Snowfalls, which is not terrible. Not terrible at all. Wait, that was only 4. It was reduced to 14 million. So it did not get the full 20 million out of it. Then we're going to make the top row purple, which I still think is kind of a miss, but it is what it is. I really wish it made it yellow for her other moveset. Did I get all those? I don't know if I did. I might have screwed it up. Nope, I did. All right, sweet. And with the plate, still only 66 million. My goodness. Now, she did also do the 20 reduced to 14, so that is 70, 80 million. Still not powerful enough for me, I don't think. Like, yes, if you do all of the things Flex has already shown she can do 110 plus million. I'm not debating that. Yes, I am, Crazy Snake. I am wrong 30% of the time, at least. But that still means I get it right about 60 to 70% of the time. So my batting average is fair, So, yeah, no, thank you, Kurgan. I appreciate that very much. All right, so, yeah, if you run her with the Rainbow Fury, she can do over 100. But without it, that's like everything all in the pool, and she still did not hit, I think, the right amount of damage. Like, I mean, I even went in and made sure she was at max power, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, just not great. Okay, 24 gems into Snowfall gems, which will modify all gems below it into red gems. Gems. Then we've got, let's see, choose 7 gems to make black, to break it, make the bottom 2 rows into multiply gems. Let's see, blah, 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 make 29. If your opponent's Trickster, 7 gems. So we'll just do triple red again for her as well. Triple red. So we actually want to do the Jersey Codebreaker first and then do those. And then red MP. Nope, let's try that again. Red MP. Sherry. This setup here, because she is 6 MP. Yep. All right, so this will work, and then we'll swap out and do the Snowfall Gem trainers instead, just to show the difference there. And we'll steal Trisha's strap. All right. So, Jersey Liv, new gen, striker female. She does have the Champions 8th anniversary moment, but it doesn't impact the gems other than the multiplies increased by 3. That is a big one, but that is the moment there. And then we've got all tier 6 medals. I'm keeping everything equal, including the Mrs. Headband, just so you can see apples to oranges that look like apples, at least. So, sounds like a Hall of Fame career candidate to you? Wow, thank you. Thank you. I mean, even if I'm right, like, little more than I'm wrong, that would be wonderful in reality. So, all right, I did these out of order. I would put the Jersey Codebreaker actually in the leftmost spot or topmost spot if you're setting them, so that way you get the bottom row to go into multiply gems of 13, 24 random gems into Snowfall. You hope that all of them hit, or enough of them hit the top row. I would prefer that, See, that didn't happen. So I'm going to do 2 4 breaks, and that'll be fine as well. So I'll do that and that. And unfortunately, this row is still not going to break, but the others will. So, it is what it is. There we go. All those turn. There, it got it. All right, sweet. It got all those. Done. 102 million. So back to Trish. Trish, adjusted for inflation, hit 80 million, and she's an S plus tier. This character's free tier and same setup, basically hits so much harder. So I still have to be the jerk who doesn't like Cowboy Trish still. All right, Slim Numbers said that there was a goof, a fun, a something on here if we did him. Let's see. Dusty Hall of Fame. Find Dusty Hall of Fame, because why would it be easy? Why would you just instantly... There he is. Okay. All right, so manage. We're going to upgrade him. We are not hyping anyone, by the way. This is unhyped. Obviously, hype would change the score for everybody, but at the same time, it's not quite... I don't know. Yeah, you just know that if you hype them, they're better. But if your opponent is hyped, then they're not. But I don't know. It is what it is. All right, choose a 5x1 to Snowfall, which will modify all gems below it into red. 5 gems to make black. 6x1 area into black. 6 gems into multiply. Increase your black gem damage, but they're making red Snowfall gems. Yeah, so I think it's pretty much just this, and then 6 Snowfall gems black, choose 5 gems to destroy, sub, increase your black gem damage. I mean, this one would be fine if you had a red and black attack person, but yeah, it's not going to do any great. All right, so no previous, of course. Of course. So we need to find a red person, red MP trainer. Black power, moves and gems, red and black, multiply, reinforce, multiply. Show me Butch. Show me Sting. There we go. That'll work. All right. And then I need to find Snowfall gems. Do 18k more. That would be fine as well. Need to find, what's her name? Maurice. Miz and Maurice is who we want to add here. Snowfall gems and purple moves would be fine too. She's attached to Cowboy Trish, so she's in the red here. Oh, it's so fun trying to find trainers. This is why I like to set things up off stream when I can. Come on. Maurice. There she is. All right. Red moves start with 2 more plus Snowfall. Phenomenal. Now I need to find the Miz. Miz is also on somebody. Cowboy Trish. So, come on. Wherefore art thou, the Miz? You are the East, and Juliet is there. He is. All right, sweet. Let me just set this real quick first. Do I need any more? So that's 6 and 6. I do not. So then we'll just do red gem damage. First red gem damage person I get. There it is. All right, that's what I'm going to put. Okay, so now we've got Hall of Fame Dusty. Anybody want me to run him a different way? I just don't see it other than this. I think this is still the right way. You could put the plate that is like break red gems, get other color black gems, but you're not going to get there. It's an 8 MP move. You're not going to get to the sub. You don't need that one. You don't need that one. You could do that one, but then you got another color in the mix, and this doesn't do anything for us because we're actually increasing red. So nope, I think those 2 moves are the way to go. He does also have his gear. All color moves start with 2, and red gems do 100% more damage. So, technically we could swap her out, but we're not going to because that's the big one. Snowfall gems do more damage. Red moves, we could swap her for somebody who does red moves or black moves, and then red gems. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Just glad that you're doing this on a computer versus a phone, because the mouse is, the mouse is difficult. And you can actually see, like, yeah, I'm selecting this. I purposely turned on the mouse once I set up OBS because I think it adds to, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. All right, let's see. What do we got here? 33. I'm looking for the number 33.5%, somewhere in this. Minus 41%. Minus 200. Bonus bleed, 20%. Receive 3.09. Okay, I don't see it. So you still got to watch Slim Numbers' videos to try and find it. Just saying. But we got the plate added on. We're gonna make a small 5x1 area into Snowfall gems. Choose a 6x1 area to go into black, and then see if Hall of Fame Dusty is back. I don't think he will be. If we could get those black gems, yeah, 21 million. He's gonna get. Oh, actually, he's not gonna kick out because of the tier 6s on there. But that's the only reason. If I could have got him to kick out and then laid down the multi gems, that probably would have done it. But I still don't think Hall of Fame Dusty is back. So as far as the Reds go, would I put a Red Fury plate on these three? Well, I would put it on, of all people, Wildcat Live. Would I put the Ultimate Fury, the rainbow one that does 500% on them? I mean, obviously it's just going to make them better. So yes, Trickster Trish is going to hit in the 100 million range. Wildcat Live's going to hit in the 120, 130 million range, and Dusty's still not going to be great. So best place for the red plate as of right now, Wildcat Live. I think that's awesome. So that's it for this video. And then actually the stream as well. I need to bounce. I've been going for a little while, and I've got to do a little bit of work before I do some other recordings. So I'm going to end both of them here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Be sure to like these videos, subscribe to Champions Chat on both YouTube and Twitch, and you can now send bits and bloops and things like that on Twitch as well. Thank you guys. I so appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.